post-match analysis?
I think we did the same mistake we were doing in the final third, in our defensive third, to concede the first goal, and also exposing the space in front of the centre backs. Because if you remember, before they scored the second set piece, there was another set piece which they took. It was played by number 7. They missed the ball, and immediately after losing, they got the ball in the midfield, and there was a gap between our centre backs and the midfielders. They played between the line and they connected the pass. We were late to close the man down, and we ended up committing a foul. And after committing a foul, they scored a goal from that set piece. We conceded from a throw-in, which I think we could have dealt with the situation better. But these are goals that reminds you of some of the mistakes that maybe during the tournament we were making, and say we could not maybe learn more from the mistakes we made, because the goal we considered, the first goal from a throw-in, it is the same goal we considered against Eswatini. We failed to clear the ball while we had numbers around the ball, but you don't blame the players at this stage. They wanted to win. The effort was there. It's just unfortunate that the way the game was, it was so tight that whoever made mistakes will ended up losing the match. It's just unfortunate that today it was us who made those mistakes and to lose the match. No, I don't think so. I think we had a plan going into second half. We knew that the first 15 minutes will be very difficult for us because they will throw everything at us. And had they not scored in the first 15 minutes, I don't think they would have won the match. But they scored the goal in the first 15 minutes. We also tried to change our tactics, because when you lead, there are things that you do, and when you are trailing, there are things that you do. So we're leading, and there are a couple of things that we wanted to do to say, can we try and manage the game for the first 15 minutes? It's just unfortunate that you can't control when are you going to concede, especially from a set piece, and that's how we ended up losing the match, because the two goals did not come from an open play. They come from set pieces, which is one part that I think it could have happened to them. It happened to us, but it could also have happened to them. So unfortunately, we are the ones that have to experience defeat today. He is monitoring, because if you remember, and not only a group of 2021, even groups after, they have always been called for Bafana. So he's monitoring. He will still get the report on the performance of each and every individual. Him not being here, he still watch matches, and he still gives a report to us to say this is what he saw in a match. So we kind of like working together in terms of getting information from him in terms of the analysis and the information, and we also do the same. Zimela is a top goalkeeper. He played very well. Just unfortunate that he conceded from a set place that could have beaten any goalkeeper. Ba got injured when we were playing Eswatini, and the medical team advised that he is not ready to play. And
to be honest, I had a good feeling even before the match, and yeah, the feeling that I'm feeling now has come like a true reality, because looking at how we prepared the boys, and we had confidence, and I must say, looking at the first half, I think we were a better team. We created a lot of chances. And then South Africa just had one chance, which they utilized and scored. So before the end of the first half, so I just went in the dressing room and encouraged the boys. I said, "Hey, it happens in football. We don't need to look down. Let's go and play the second half." We tried to collect one or two mistakes that I saw the team was not doing well. And after that, the team came back well in the second half, and we managed to equalize and score the second goal. So I must say, I'm very, a big compliment to the team. They have done well today. After all the analysis we did, we saw that South Africa were their strongest points, and also their weaknesses. So they took the advice that we told them, and they tried to apply that in the game. Yeah, we expect another tough match against Lesotho because Lesotho is one of the experienced team that these guys, they have been playing for almost so many years together. So we know that the game won't be easy. Yeah, like I said, we're looking behind, the team. This is a team that I just assembled for 2 weeks. So it needed also time. We've got young players, and also you need to encourage the boys. Yeah, you say when you make mistakes, you learn through the mistakes. So I knew these guys what they are able to do on the field. So we kept encouraging them, and the good work what they have been taking, all the advices. So it paid off. They did well. A big compliment again for the team. Yeah, we knew that they've got the right back and the left back. They do a lot of attacking, so and they've got they had problems looking at when they attack, but closing those spaces, and us having quick wingers like Mashata and the Albert. So those were the weaknesses that we worked and advised the boys here. I mean to utilize that. Set pieces as well, because we're looking at the players South Africa have, they are tall, and but we also watch their set pieces, so we were ready for that. Like I said, the pleasure. I mean, I'm a person. I take the pleasure as a challenge. I'm talking from experience here, coming from as a former football player, and now trying to my career as a coach. So the pressure is there, but as a coach, you need to take the pressure away from the players. So, like I said, we are playing a team, an experienced team. Lesotho, it won't be an easy game. So the most important thing is to see the strongest points of the Lesotho. And I'm seeing most of the guys, they are old, they've got the experience. So I think with that, we can be able to work on the speed and then put up a good final on Sunday. Yeah, it's a good thing, It's history keeps repeating itself, but I'm a kind of a person. I don't look back a lot. We just we're talking about 2023. It's another year, so uh, we are happy to be here, and let's see what's going to happen on Sunday. I know most of the fans, more especially back home, they didn't believe in these guys. But these are one of the things that we know in football. So for me, it's only about the most important thing is the players. And if the players they're able to make the fans happy, then they have done their job, because this is not a club. We are talking about the nation, Zambia. So they are aware that when they are playing, wearing a jersey for Zambia, it's not only themselves they are representing. They are representing the whole mother Zambia.